जेपीके यार मैं भी आपकी तरह थोड़ा लेखक वेखक बनना चाहता हूँ, थोड़ा फेमस भी होना चाहता हूँ. हाउ डू आई गेट स्टार्टेड? पेन, पेपर, लैपटॉप, टाइपराइटर, कैसे लिखना चालू करूँ मैं?
तो तुम्हारे लिए टैलेंट लगेगा.
पहले सवाल की ओर बढ़ते हैं हम. Welcome to Inside CoinSwitch. Today we have with us an author, a journalist, a better podcast host, a recovering entrepreneur, and someone who manages a big fat portfolio of comms and content at CoinSwitch, Jayadevan PK, or as we call him, JPK.
Thanks for inviting me, Tej.
First things first, JPK, what is the big dream you and your team are chasing and why?
Only 1 out of 4 Indians have basic financial literacy. This is according to World Bank study. Now, as the communications team, as the content team, it is our responsibility to improve this number, not just as a team, but also as a company, right? Like, because we want more and more Indians to participate in the upside that is going to come out of the growth in the economy, right? So that's the goal, big, ambitious, audacious, but also grounded in reality of what are the boundaries we can and cannot cross.
What are your biggest achievements at CoinSwitch that you're really proud of?
So we've built a really happy team, which also delivers outcomes. So work is hard, startups are hard, and it takes a certain level of commitment and hard work to actually take on the big giants. And startups are always about that, challenging the status quo. And you need a certain kind of resilience in the team. And that comes from a certain sense of happiness. So we go the extra mile to, keep it light and at the same time work hard.
Beautiful. So JPK, what makes you nervous and why?
You mean besides this interview? Okay, so crisis. So crisis is, it's part of life at, communications in the crypto industry. How do we deal with it? We don't give up. We work at it constantly. We again take a step back and take a dispassionate view of what's happening, and we put ourselves in the user's shoe or the stakeholder's shoe, like the media or whoever is this on the other end of the table, and deliver the right messages.
JPK, you have tons of creators in your team. I'm sure everyone has their own opinion. How do you resolve for creative differences?
So the first thing is to accept that we're all different, and that's fine. We come from a place of mutual respect. So ideas have merit in its own. It's not about who is bringing the idea to the table. It's about what the idea is. So sometimes some ideas lose, and that's fine. Like, it shouldn't affect the person who brings the idea to the table. And this is very clear in the team. So you keep coming back with new ideas. You keep coming back, every day. So always be pitching, right? That's it.
Always be pitching. If you open Twitter today, you will see 20,000 mega threads on why ChatGPT is going to take away your jobs. Has it changed anything for you and your team so far?
Okay, we should ask ChatGPT that question. But I think what we're doing right now is try and use some AI tools into our workflows. It could be, content creation. It could be, a bunch of other things, and finance, personal finance, investing, it's all built on trust. So we don't want to break that user's trust. Yeah. So we work extra hard to make sure that we add that editorial layer or sense of how we use AI and ChatGPT.
Who should not join JPK's team?
Oh, I have strong opinions on this. So someone who is not proud of the craft that they are in, do not join. Someone who doesn't pay attention to detail, do not join. Creativity is probably 80% of practice and repetitive work, and getting that small turn of phrase or small details right, and that takes a lot of practice. So just to circle back to your original question, which is कि किताब कैसे लिखनी है, आपको बस सुबह उठ के या फिर रात को बैठ के 500 वर्ड्स लिखने हैं हर दिन. For about 100 days, you have 50,000 words and you have a whole book on your hands, right? So that is what creativity is. फिर आप उसको edit करोगे, and then you will get, edit it maybe once or twice, and then you will get to brilliance. So there is no escaping grunt work just because you think you're creative. So that's, the kind of people that we want in our team, who are not afraid to, or who don't shy away from the hard work, but also deliver sheer brilliance through practice.
Thank you so much, JPK, for doing this. It was lovely having you.
Thanks for having me on the show, Tej. No, seriously, we should do this again. It was great to be on the show, and really appreciate you having me on the show.
मुझे करना ही नहीं है भाई ये सब. कहाँ लेके आ जाते हो तुम लोग मुझे?
Crypto products and NFTs are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from such transactions.